What are some interesting moments you remember from those 70 days?
Man, there was so much. I mean, getting mistaken for a gay prostitute on my first
I
hitchhiking
can see
ride
that.
in Louisiana was pretty funny.
Where did you come from and where did you go?
Well, I mean, the journey began in Baton Rouge, and the first destination was Houston, which is about 4.5 hours west on Interstate 10. So I'm in Crowley, Louisiana. I'm on the side of the road, and I guess this was a cruising truck stop. It was known for being a place where male lot lizards would go to procure clients. And I was there.
Lot lizards are...
It's a derogatory term in trucker culture for a prostitute who hangs out at the Loves or Pilot Flying J. Large interstate truck stops. Now, trucker culture, as it once was, is pretty much finished because of the live stream cameras they have inside of the trucks now. So you can't snort Sudafed or pick up anybody. You can't even pick up a hitchhiker or you get fired.
Killed all the romance.
Yeah, definitely. The old school outlaw trucker lifestyle, unless you're an owner operator who's not even in a union, which is like a real cowboy way to haul loads, you can't do that.
You were mistaken for a lot lizard.
Mistaken for a lot lizard by a small man from Honduras with a spiky leather jacket covered in studs.
Nice.
Didn't speak any English, but I thought he was just a nice guy. And then he pulled over at there's private theaters in the South where they have confessional booths set up, and they have 3 channels, and people go in there and
It's porn?
yeah, people go in there and please
That's
themselves.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I thought he was taking me to one of those. And I was like, all right, cool, man. Yeah, if this guy wants to go jerk off, I'm just gonna wait in the car. It's all good. I don't discriminate. But then I was like, he buys a booth for me, and I'm like, okay,
That's nice.
I'm not really in the mood to watch porn with this random guy. So he gets in the same booth as me, and he starts jerking off right next to me, and I'm like, oh man, like I don't think this is chill. I'm like, dude, can you stop? Can you stop jacking off? And he's like, what do you mean? Like, I thought this is what you want to do. Like, I have money for you. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, I'm just a regular guy.
Yeah.
He was super cool about it. He started laughing. He was like, oh, my bad, man. I thought you were, selling something. I said, no. And he said, oh, it's all good. And he gave me a ride all the way to Houston.
That's great.
Yeah, we talked about anything except that for the rest of the car ride.
That's great. They just rolled with it. Oh, sorry about that.
I mean, I had about a foot and a half
Honest
on this
mistake.
guy, so I wasn't too scared. I also
Yeah.
had like a knife in my pocket, but I didn't want to stab him, especially not at a place like that.
And you were still, that didn't leave a bad taste in your mouth.
Well,
after
I figured that can't happen again. It can't keep happening. So I was like, all right, if I got this out of the way the first ride, the following rides are going to be spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, who among us have not been mistaken for a lot lizard? Yeah.
It's a fact. You heard it here first.